Hey there everyone, this is Kyle Grove, and this weekend is the Sierra Nevada Anime Fans United Convention in Sparks, Nevada. SNAFU Con for short. I've been going to this convention since 2011, and each year it's been a lot of fun. But now that the convention is back again, let's see what fun we have in store. And yes, I'm cosplaying too. Alright, I've got my badge and the SNAFU Con bag. Now that I have my badge, let's go see if there are any early con events going on. This ought to be interesting.
Take mine off. We go to
Yeah. Actually, I guess this wall would probably be the best place.
Day 1. So for day 1 of SNAFU Con, I am going as Dipper Pines from Gravity Falls. Yeah, it's a very simple, but it's a very efficient cosplay, and it's one that I've been wearing for... Actually, I don't remember when. Well, however long, it's a cosplay that I really like, and you'll see me in a different cosplay tomorrow. And so in addition to SNAFU Con, we also have this arcade. This is the arcade that I pass every time I go from my car to the convention, and There's a lot of games here, not very active compared to the con, especially since people are more into video games like Nintendo stuff. Still nice to check out on occasion. And look! Jumbo Safari! I haven't played this game in so long!
Fascinating. Now we just need to get weight and height measurements. And
Blood samples. Okay, we're good blood samples.
I bet this will
blood samples.
be a fantastic addition to the Pokédex.
Yes. We're studying EVs, and we have a new hypothetical evolution we're trying to discover. We believe. Go ahead.
You see, there's evolutions for love and friendship, but what about cringe?
But what?
Cringe.
Cringe.
Good question.
The theoretical one I've come up with is Maladion. Ground type. You see, it's double-chinned and has extra fluff beneath. It has a permanent hat-like appendage atop its head.
So it's similar to Sylveon's.
Sylveon's little.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. It's a ground type, though, so.
We think. We're not sure.
We're not sure. We haven't subjected Lovebird
But-
to enough cringe.
Why would you do that to poor EVs?
For science.
It's for science.
EVs should be loved and adored, not set
Well,
to
this
cringe.
one is probably set to evolve into a Sylveon.
Yeah. Who in their right mind would subject it to cringe?
Right?
Well, there are those that are naturally subjected.
Well, I do have
Paul
4chan
from the Diamond and Pearl
and
series.
Reddit
Oh,
and
God. No,
Tumblr
stay away from
accounts.
that.
So we think we can manage it.
And then you will create a Trollion. And it will not be great.
No, the Trollion we think has to be exposed to an inordinate amount of negative internet comments.
Then definitely stay away from 4chan and Reddit.
Oh yeah.
YouTube, we're afraid, would be the cause of that one.
Yes, that one.
That's where the rule of don't feed the troll would come into play. Big time.
Well, Love Like Parents, of course, as I said, set to be a Sylveon. I mean, look at her little earbuds. She picked them out herself. And she is a girl, which is inordinate. Most EVs
One
are...
out of 8 EVs is a female.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm a Pokemon professor. I need to know these things.
Wonderful research.
Yes, you have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
So, first order of business is welcome. Hello, SNAFU Con! Was it really? Welcome. Yeah, welcome. Let's try it one more time. I'll be a little quieter, you be a
Oh,
little
boy.
louder, and then we'll balance out, right?
Prepare for loudness.
Okay. Welcome, SNAFU Con! That was very good.
Yep. This is our 8th annual SNAFU Con right here in the Nugget, so welcome back. I assume a lot of you are returning. Do we have any new attendees here today? First timers, nice.
Right. How many of you pre-registered? And how many of you brought a buddy? Yeah!
I pre-registered
We're
too.
the Friend Friday, awesome.
So, let's see, who's red team? Red team? Any blue team?
Come on, Red Teams, you got it. You got to step it up.
All right, let's hear you guys sound off. Red team.
Blue Team!
Great. So you recognize these, right? So
I'll be ready.
Be red.
So when you got your bags, you gotta choose between science or magic. Our theme this year is multiverse. So we have two worlds colliding of magic and science.
Welcome Paul St. Peter to the stage.
No, I'm actually Dorothy, but I'm Danielle McCrae. I had a problem on the plane. Something happened. Okay. Thank you. Okay, yes, we just got in from Los Angeles, and boy, our arms tired. I'm sorry. Let that one go by.
Flap, flap.
Double knee slapper. I'll be here all week. Okay, yes, my name is Paul St. Peter. I'm a voice actor from Los Angeles. Salud desde el ciudad de Los Angeles. I bring you greetings from the city of angels. Danielle and Dorothy will be getting up here in a moment. We'll go doing things and problems downstairs, but we're here. Let me tell you straight up, we are here to have a great time. We want all of you guys to have a fantastic time. Yes?
Yeah!
Come on, SNAFU 2017, do it!
Yeah, my button collection is getting to be a bit much, so I got a hat and I started putting buttons on that now too.
Anybody have buttons? There we go.
Yeah.
No, Kevin!
Wow, I've never actually met someone that's roughly the same height as me.
It's weird, isn't it?
I know.
Whenever I run into somebody taller than me, I don't know what to do.
My neck
rare.
muscles, man. Yeah. Look at all those little clothes. They're adorable. Go show them off.
She is adorable.
Hi there! Come on, can I get some noise?
Hi!
Cosplay guest.
Ooh, they gave me a microphone. That's dangerous. Hi, my name's Mel, also one of the stars. I see a lot of familiar faces because I've been going here for a long time. So I'm a Reno local. So I'm sure if you guys go cosplay, you'll see me like frequently at fabric stores and craft stores.
Wonder Woman, it's a wonder you're here.
Woo!
He's Slava, but you can call me Heath. This is my first year guesting here, but you might have seen me around because I've been attending since we were at the GSR. So.
That's not how you make an entrance. That's not how you make an entrance.
Take them off. Perfect.
You can't hear it, but Kiva's rapping in the back.
I will have to wait for Kiva.
That was awesome.
Hello, and I hope I'm a little less clueless than I was last year. For this year, I'm running a couple of panels. One on writing women, because that's kind of what I've been doing professionally now. I know I'm not a woman, but I'm related to three of them.
At least three.
At least, well, yeah. Come on, Malia, you want to embarrass yourself, stand up. There, thank you. And because of them, because of my family, they were very supportive. So I'm here to not only sell books and pictures from local artists. So you're supporting a lot of local people.
Thank you very much. Hi guys, my name's Gabe. I write as G.S. Denning. I am the author of the Warlock Holmes series, available at Barnes & Noble and wherever fine books that undermine the British literary tradition are sold.
Who do we have next? Go ahead. Don't be shy.
Can we get Danielle McCrae out here? Danielle McCrae. Is there Danielle McCrae?
Well,
I remember her.
And I'm late again, fashionably.
always fashionably.
Hi guys, whatever. Hi, I'm waking up.
Hi.
I have my lovely this.
Oh, she's there! Yay!
You're the famous Beta.
No.
You're not Beta?
No, Beta's a woman.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
an amazing experience when we got onto the airport because the shuttle that was supposed to come here was full. It was full. They only had 2 spots left, and there were 3 of us. We're like, oh, we'll wait for the next one. Sure. An hour later, we just sat there. Every other hotel, 1, 2, 3 shuttles. Okay, I'm sorry. I was complaining for a minute.
Wait, when did your voice drop? Yeah, well, I became a guy over the weekend. That sounds terrible. I didn't mean it like that. Like, you became a man. You've always been a guy to me. Things dropped. Anyway, so your voice. We already talked about that. Right, my voice, of course. Please. Welcome, Marky.
Looks like we have 1 extra chair, or are we forgetting someone?
No one else.
Yes, this is not a flight situation.
I think we are forgetting someone.
He was a Reno local, but has moved to Dallas to get his voice acting career off the ground. Let's give a round of applause to Kiba Walker.
Yeah!
Woo-hoo!
What's up, everybody? I'm back!
Oh my god. This is emotional. Because, like, I feel like I might, like, multiple times this weekend. I have a lot of emotions all the time.
We love you, Kiba!
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Kiba Walker. Shh. This is my secret.
Oh no!
For Kyle.
Go Dipper! Go Kyle!
Thank you. Day 2. So here we are on day 2 of SNAFU Con, and we're now halfway through the event. And today I'm cosplaying in my Simba costume from the Lion King Broadway show. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? So let's see what they have in store.
No footsteps on the cake. That's what I don't like.
What's that? You are correct.
The one thing I do know about voiceover from home is the first things first is that you have to first have the acting ability. A lot of people have the misconception that voice acting is just, voices, funny voices. And I get that a lot. People are like, well, what kind of voices can you do? And I'm like, I'm doing one. I'm speaking, and there's that barrier still, even to this day, after years of people asking the same question, there's still that barrier of people not understanding that acting comes first. And so for me, my first thing that I recommend when you're at home acting is, practice reading aloud to yourself, getting used to the sound of your voice. Find classes online or find, a book on acting. They have tons of them that, talk about improv or anything like that. Or even go to community theater, try out for a play. Even if you have no experience, that's how you get experience, is by auditioning for plays and shows. And then through all that training, you can start building it up and stacking it and stacking it. And eventually that acting ability becomes so confident that you can finally be like, okay, now let's see what I can do to enhance the character. Because character comes first and the voice comes from that character. Yeah, so I mean, really, that's like where I would start.
I'm not walking home in this.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah, that would be boring. Luckily I know how to sign, so when people were trying to talk to me, I was just like...
All of our awesome cosplayers that have signed up for the masquerade.
Definitely. And just to let you guys know, they've got little question mark signs that they're going to hold up if they have questions for our skit members. And we're going to run down there and have them ask those questions. Yeah?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, without further ado, let's call up our very first skit.
It's a very competent version of the cantrip produce flame. He's holding it up to you, looking for approval.
That is awesome. Congratulations. And this
Day 3. Alright guys, here we are. The final day of SNAFU Con. It's always a sad time, last day of a fun convention like this. But you know, I've had a great time this weekend and we're gonna finish strong. Let's do it. Whoa. It's not as packed as it was yesterday. Well, then again, with the rave last night, that's understandable. And we're seeing some activity.
Just so you know, by the way, when you guys get older, because like I've been doing cons for 20 years now, like 19 years I've been doing conventions. So that makes me literally, I'm almost 40 years old. And I started when I was a teenager. I realize that now, being much older, you don't grow up. Like, you think your parents know stuff? No, they don't know anything. Oh my gosh, we were so stupid. Like, I thought my parents knew everything. No, they don't. They know nothing. My parents, literally, I am now older than when I was a kid and my parents had me. Like, and I was like, man, my parents know everything. They can do anything. No, they can't, because I know me, and I am not that way. Like, if I'm in a room and there's an adult situation, I'm an adult, but I need someone who's more adultier than me. Like, I need, you know, you get that. Like, I'm at that point where, like, no, we're all just kids. We literally never really grow up. We just face responsibility and we just take it head on because we know we need to. But we're still those same kids. We're still excited about stuff. We're still like, we wish we could do these things. We dream about all this other stuff. It doesn't change. Just saying, this is like a real moment here. Don't feel like you have to change everything about yourself because you're trying to grow up. You'll naturally just grow up because you're just gonna have to. But now, when I talk to my dad recently, my dad's almost freaking 70, and he's like, so you figured it out, huh? As if it was some weird secret, you know? He's like, we don't know stuff. He goes, we pretend we know stuff because we're your parents. We're supposed to say we know stuff. We don't know it. We're supposed to keep you calm. Meanwhile, we're terrified inside. When I watch My Little Pony and I see this stuff, you're seeing it from an adult perspective because they're trying to solve things and sometimes they just don't know what to do. And that's why Celestia comes in and you're just like, she's just like, don't worry about things. I got you. You know, we're cool. But there's still those moments where like, you don't know if Celestia's gonna make it out of this, you know? You don't know. Because inwardly Celestia's still freaking terrified just like everyone else. But she takes it headstrong. She just, you know, I'm gonna do this, so this is how it's gonna be. And you guys are gonna have to go on this quest, and you guys need to help me because I need these items, and if you can't bring them, then, you know, the fate of the world depends on you, you know? It's just funny to me how we're just expected to be like, I don't know, these knowledgeable, perfect, courteous people who are so refined. It's like, I'm the first one to sit there and start popping in Dragon Quest and just playing a video game, you know? Mario World. I mean, I'm super excited about Mario Odyssey, you know? I'm excited about the My Little Pony movie. You know, I was excited about Gem and the Holograms until I saw the remake. I just want to make a point of that because in another Brody panel I did at a different con, they were like, well, my parents tell me to grow up, what am I supposed to do? And I'm just like, you don't listen to your parents this time. You know what? You will do it naturally, on your own terms, at your own time. Do not listen to them. A terrible influence. I think that watching My Little Pony helps you grow up because it talks about things that you're not going to talk about with people. You're just not. How you feel inside. I mean, there are episodes where I cry. I cry watching it. I just cry. I can't remember the name of it. Name a sad episode.
Thanks for the memories.
That's the one. I was like, right off. That's the one. See, everyone knows. As soon as you say like that one, I'm like, that's the one. I can't remember the name of it.
The only episode I cried about was, well, sort of happy tears, was Crusaders of the Lost Ark.
Oh my god, that's my favorite
That's
season 5
okay,
episode.
Yeah, I can see that because you're so happy at the end.
Yeah.
You know, because what happened? Because it's like finally, you know.
Yeah.
Try desperately not to give spoilers.
And the way they put that episode together, it was just amazing. And I don't think anyone saw that ending coming of
Because
what
it was
happens.
All of a sudden, it was just like it's heading this way, heading. Woo! What? It was cool. Yeah, but thanks for the memories. Like, dude, I cried. I cried a lot. I think it's important for people to cry. I was told my whole life, you can't cry, boys don't cry, you know. And I was just like, that's stupid. And then later on, I was like, I'm crying. Why am I crying? And,
One more. Dude, you sure? You threw them. You're gonna have to pay for that. I did pay for those. Not those 3. Those were extras. What? And then you ruined them, so now you have to pay extra.
You know what? I paid for ruined potatoes?
Change.
Do I have to?
Change.
I don't want them.
It doesn't matter what you wanna. You gotta.
But there's nothing in the contract about that.
You obviously didn't read it. Can you look at the back side of the page?
Change.
Did you look, at the fine print?
Change.
Did you look at the moon?
Change. It matches my
Did you see your mother last night?
She said the contract was okay.
So you didn't read it?
She read it for me.
Do you trust your mother?
You don't?
I mean, I did last night when I handed it over to her.
Whoa. What?
I handed the contract over to your mother last night. Change! I handed your mother something very important last night.
Like what?
Sold, wrong number.
This is a mystery grab bag. I know what's in it. You do not.
What's in it?
Paper. Sadly, every single time we do this, it does have to end. Yes. Mostly because we need sleep and we haven't gotten any.
Sleep is
I'm way overrated, man.
We have forgotten sleep for over 55 hours of continuous programming.
So,
anyway, we have a couple of thank yous and things that we have to get out of the way. Then we'll invite our guests up and we'll say goodbye.
First off, we want to give a big thank you to all of our sponsors.
So our video was provided by Crunchyroll.
And Funimation.
And Funimation.
And Media Blasters.
And Media Blasters is our nighttime programming. We've got our sister cons, Kraken Con,
Otakon Vegas.
Otakon Vegas, and Comic Con.
Shan's Reno Comic Con, to be sure.
And the people from Kraken Con even staffed at our con this year, so woo! Great guys. Woo! Easy as that. In our gaming room, we had Sprout Life Gaming helping us out.
The big anime gaming room.
Teabagger, and KD Empire. So, big thank you to those guys for making sure you had games the entire con.
Don't forget our DJs at the ring. DJ Monster and Chronic.
They did a great job. Now, one other thank you we want to do is to all of our staff, our volunteers, and anyone who helped out any of those people throughout the con. Give them just a big round of applause. We thank them. They don't thank us. They try to avoid us for the rest of the year.
Anyhow, I had an amazing con. So many of you came to all the panels. We had some awesome discussion. We never ever got through all the PowerPoints. And in a way we kind of did because people were bringing up topics and discussing, I mean, everything and anything. So it was amazing. Even the Open Geek Forum was just blowing me away. And never, the last panel we did. My goodness, what a way to end the convention.
No, I had a great time this weekend, and I was actually really surprised at how excited some people were to get to meet somebody who translates stuff. I didn't think it was. I sort of take it for granted. It's just sort of my day job. But people at my panel had a lot of really great questions, and I like to think that I'm helping with sort of like the learning process. And also, it's been a very just relaxed and welcoming convention. I haven't had a nice, like, relaxed and calm experience at an event like this in a while.
So great to meet you all. My first time at SNAFU Con. It was great at that. Lilymon and Conan could both be at SNAFU Con this year. I had a couple of great panels. I guested on some other great panels. And if I come back sometime, I would love to see more of you at my VA do's and don'ts, because there's some great participation that you can do and get a little prize from me too. You'll know about that, right?
Unfortunately, Nessa had to go home. She was in the base, so she has a long drive back to the base. So she had a great time. I'll just say a little thank you for her. So thank you for having her. So thank you for everyone that came out to my panels this weekend, and all the people that were in the masquerade. Thank you for coming out. Those of you who watched it, thank you so much.
All right, guys, it's the end. I know, it's sad. We see a lot of sad faces, but don't worry, they'll be back next year, right? Of course we will. And I just want to say it's been a huge honor and pleasure being a guest this year. I've watched this convention grow over the years, and it just gets bigger and bigger. And I love seeing a lot of new faces every year. It's really nice to know that this small Reno community is just getting bigger and bigger. I'm glad that I get to be a part of it with you guys. I also want to say a special thank you to the cosplay department, the guest department. They've been a great help, and I enjoyed many of you coming up to my booth and to the panels that I hosted in the masquerade. It was a lot of fun, and I will most definitely see you guys next year because I live here. So.
Awesome like mine. I'm coming back here again for year 4. Can't believe it. Thank you all for coming out to my panels. The White Night was dope. The Rapping Against Humanity was amazing. The Hentai Rita was crazy. But the first show in the rain was dope. So, man, and again, thank you all for coming out, supporting, engaging.
Staff says I'm not allowed to, otherwise they won't invite me back next year. What? But that's okay, anyway. Hello everyone, thank you so much for being here again. I think I made a mistake at the beginning of the convention saying this is my 6th year in a row, and that is a lie. This is my 7th row in a row. 7th row in a row. I'm just looking at Nathan's eyes and lose all track of time.
Lady Everything, how you doing? I've had so much
much fun this weekend. I had a great time talking with you guys and meeting new faces and hanging out with like old friends, which was amazing, oldies but greaties. I want to thank all of you guys for coming out and going to my panels and stuff, and I really want to thank the staff. They really worked really hard this year as always, and thank you guys for bringing me back.
Thank you very much, everybody. I mean, I know I'm not exactly the biggest draw here, but I appreciate everybody who's come by the table and checked out my book. And even if you just stopped and said hi, I really appreciate it, because this has been a dream of mine pretty much my entire life. If anybody saw what we were doing over there, it's our football huddle, anyway. Hi guys, thank you for having me. I was really sick when I first got here, and it was awful, and I was living off of Dayquil. And then as the con progressed, it got better and better, and now I'm actually okay. So now I can start the con, but the con's over. Oh, so sorry. Anyway, thank you to everybody. This is my 8th SNAFU Con, just like this is the 8th SNAFU Con. I've been here every year. I feel privileged and blessed that I am here every year. I love each and every one of you guys. Seriously, each one of you holds such a special place in my heart. Like you just do. I mean, this con is fun. Don't lose that. Don't ever lose the fun that you guys create, because it's you guys making it. You guys make that fun. You create that fun. The staff makes it fun. Thank you to everybody here at SNAFU Con. It's just one of the greatest conventions, and you guys have something so special. Don't lose it. You know, you guys are approaching that 10th year. You know, that's when it starts going downhill. Like, go do it. But I love all of you. Thank you so much for your stories, your warmth, your hearts, everything. Just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I look forward to seeing you guys grow even more and just succeeding more and more.
Hey everybody!
Hi Kiba!
I just want to say that this has been my favorite year of SNAFU, and I know I say that like usually, but it really does mean a lot to me this year because I've been gone for so long. And getting to come back and know that the love and everything that you guys have for the fandom, but also for me, is really, I'm grateful for that. And it's been a tough few months for me, and so this was my homecoming to be able to come back and feel like I'm worth something again, and that I'm doing the right thing with what I'm doing. And I want to thank all of you for that. And I'm getting emotional.
Alrighty. So we had our artists and our vendors and everybody else in the entire con floor to thank. But the most important is you.
And we always are trying to do better for you guys. If you want to give us any sort of feedback, we're going to be doing that at 7 o'clock. Or if you don't have time, you can come up right after we're done here and abscond us, and we'll take all of that to heart and do our best.
Again, it's you and everybody else, and I think it's time to bid adieu. One last time, we'll celebrate, and that'll be it. It'll be all over. 2018!
Well guys, with the closing ceremonies over, SNAFU Con of 2017 has now officially come to an end. Like I said, it's always a sad time when a fun convention like this ends. It's like that when I go to BabsCon in San Francisco, and it's like that here. This was a very fun event, and it's always hard to say goodbye. But you know, it's the fun memories that we made here that will last us a lifetime. Just like what I said in my Phineas and Ferb video. And hopefully I'll be able to come back next year, and who knows, maybe something fun will turn up then. So yeah, I give a special thanks to the people of SNAFU Con for making this convention another fun experience. And thank you all for watching. So until next time, this is Kyle Grove, having just experienced the Sierra Nevada Anime Fans United convention once again. signing off.